motivation.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
So, why parents shouldn't hit their children. So I'm going to go over the effects of corporal punishment, what you can do different than corporal punishment, and how it changes them as an adult. And there's many ways to teach children right from wrong, but hitting is not one of them. It leaves them traumatized and more prone to abuse and violence as adults. So Jan Hunt, 2012, naturalchild.org said there's research done where there's a direct correlation between corporal punishment and children having violent tendencies as adults and teenagers. And it's all due because, so they see that their parents who love them are being violent towards them. And they're like recognizing this violence and saying, well, this person's bigger than me, I'm smaller, so that's why they're able to hit me. So as they grow up, they're not really understanding why their parents are hitting them, but they're going through it with a violent mindset. And according to Denise Cummins, 2014, psychologytoday.com, there's direct links between corporal punishment and mental illness, or like bad mental health. So it's more linked to depression, anxiety disorder for adults when this is happening to them as children. Alternatives to physical discipline. There's timeouts and according to neverhitachild.org, rewards work better on children just like they work on adults. And it teaches when you're hitting your child, they're not understanding why they're being hit, and they often forget what they do to be hit. Like they're so angry, either they're angry or they're upset at what happened. Either they're saying, so mad at my mom or dad for spanking me, or they're thinking, what's wrong with me, why did I just get spanked? According to Jennifer E. Lansford, 2012, childrenandfamilyblog.com, it's never too late to stop. Well, it's never too late to stop your ways of parenting. You can always change, even though that you might have been raised that way, but it's a lot of times, like, there wasn't a lot of studies back then on what happened to children and the effects of corporal punishment. But now it's it's proven that there's no positive links. Like no research has ever been done that shows that corporal punishment has a positive outcome for children. So with changing your ways of doing corporal punishment, you're more likely to raise confident adults. Because of corporal punishment, a lot of children have become like with lower self-esteem because they don't exactly understand what's happening at home because they're connecting this love to the violence. And according to Denise Cummins, 2016, psychologytoday.com, so they're more likely to have antisocial disorder and other forms of schizophrenia when they go through a lot of corporal punishment as a child. And according to Bonnie Rockman, 2015, healthland.times.com, she talks about how parents are never too late to change their way of parenting and that it can have like positive effects on your child by changing closer relationships. And they're less likely to be in abusive relationships because they tie it. So I was reading one of the case studies and it was talking about the people that put ads out to be spanked, and they have done research on those people, and most of the people that desire to be spanked while having sex is because they had harsh corporal punishment as children. Okay, so conclusion. We've talked about what happens due to corporal punishment on the child, like psychologically. And then we talked about ways that you can do things differently than your parents. And we also talked about what happens as adults. And there's this video called Best Ways to Discipline Children, and it talks about different ways that parents can take to discipline their child, whether it be a timeout or talking to your child and explaining exactly what they did wrong. You have to have clear expectations for them to follow. And if you don't, they kind of just don't understand because it's not a stable environment. So that's why corporal punishment, and even though like the parent might get upset and that might be the first thing they lash out to do. It's not okay. You're supposed to take a step back and show them that violence isn't right. 'Cause we all tell kids not to play violently, but it's if you're showing them that violence is like the only way of discipline, then that's what they perceive as right.
All right, thank you. Good job, Desiree. Thank you.